And we are back. It is time for game number 2. Denial leading Curse Black 1-0. Yeah. Everyone's predictions, at least on the bracket show, already wrong.
Well, TP still has it right. He said 3-1.
Yeah, he said 3-1.
So, you got to give Denial some props. They just managed to shut down Curse completely. And you were right. We heard Tipsy say, look, I don't even know what went wrong. Like, they're completely clueless. But up next, Search and Destroy Freight Bucket. This is a map.
Anaheim, are you awake?
I feel like, yeah.
Are they ready? Okay, I just wanted to check the pulse of everybody in here. There we go. It is time for game number 2. Sorry to cut you off, man.
It's all good. Search and Destroy on Freight. This is a map which they now have really struggled with in the online league. They need to step up. And I feel like, momentum is definitely on their side right now, Puckett. They're young, they're energetic, they're getting themselves hyped in the booth, as opposed to Curse, who, to be honest, are pretty bland right now.
Yeah, Curse has got to get something going now. Looking at the numbers here for this game, going to Freight for S&D, the player to watch is going to be Legal. He had a phenomenal game number 1 in that domination, grabbing over 9 flags. Can he keep it going as we transition to a Search and Destroy game mode? Vex is also going to be a player to watch because historically, at least online, he averages just a .54 KD. That means he's dying almost twice as much as he's getting those kills.
The big thing to note from the Curse perspective really is Machilla, their best Search and Destroy player, the best S&D player. He led the Season 1 rankings, I believe, of Search and Destroy KD overall. This is his worst map, which kind of, okay, they have a decent record, but, if you're a Denial fan, that's good news because the way Machilla plays Search and Destroy is he tends to be kind of like a Crimsic style. He'll be that player that will get that first blood quite frequently, and he's the player that will try and make the moves for the team. So, knowing that you're playing their best player's worst map statistically, you've got to feel kind of good. Denial, I don't know. I just think just because of the momentum and the energy they have in that booth right now, I think they could take this.
Oh, yeah?
Shock the world.
I think you're right, man. I think the reason...
they just look so...
I think it's going to be a team effort, but I think Zuma's got the high hand right now. We saw Mochila and Zuma. That was the battle between the two main slayers going into Game 1 in domination. Now, as we go into Search and Destroy, I think these are the 2 players to look out for to get those first bloods. And Zuma, actually, speaking of first bloods, is second highest in the league.
Wow.
Getting 19% of all of his Search and Destroy first bloods.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's really impressive.
Because,
you get that man down early on. It is such a huge difference, especially on a large map like Freight.
Wow, completely agree. Curious to see what kind of strategies we're going to see from both these 2 teams as the game finally started to load up. Everyone has their classes fully set up. This is a big map. It's worth mentioning, Pucky. 2-0 gives you such a big momentum shift as opposed to, tied 1-1 series. Curse cannot afford to drop another map. Otherwise, their backs are truly going to be against the wall. We said this was going to be Dark Horse versus Dark Horse. And right now, it's Denial that have come out looking good.
And remember, guys, the winner of this match moving on to play Optic Gaming later this evening. That is just 2 matches away. Evil Geniuses will be the squad on the main stage playing FaZe Red next. But right now, it's time for game number 2. Let's get into the S&D. We got Tipsy, we got Enable, just waiting on Burns and Mochila. As soon as they're in, this one can get started. And you want to start off with our attacking squad? Should we go with Denial?
Burns just left the game, sadly. I think he disconnected there, so it will be a restart.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Let's do that again for 70 seconds. So, there you go. There's some life in the booth. They just needed a little break.
This is the thing about this Curse team. They can really beat themselves up quite significantly. They need to just really get that out of their mind and allow Tipsy to be that motivational kind of player, because when he gets himself pumped up...
Is he the hype man on that squad?
He kind of reminds me of the Hulk. It's kind of scary, actually, when he gets loud. They kind of need a kind of Kroster sort of player. Kroster renowned on the other Curse team for being that hype factor, being the player that's going to get everyone really pumped up. And what a lot of people don't actually know is when Curse won the 5K not so long ago, they actually had Kroster in the middle of the room just screaming. That was all he was doing. No word of a lie. Just screaming.
I like it. Crow, where are you now?
He would be a sensational coach, I'm just saying.
We need you in here. Rambo Ray, can you get this crowd pumped up? Who here likes Rambo's casting this weekend? Would you like to see him on the main stage later? I would like to see him again.
I agree.
So here we go, Ben. The game. This is the longest series of all time, by the way.
It really is. It really is. And do you want to know what's great? We've only played 1 map.
What's that?
We've only played one map as well.
We have, and it was a fantastic map,
Yep.
one of our favorites, Strike Zone. So now we're going to see actually, what is your favorite map? Because believe it or
Favorite
not,
map to
Freight is
play
my
or watch?
favorite to watch.
Favorite to
Straight
watch
up.
in S&D specifically?
No, just across the board. Dom, Blitz, all of it.
I would
Freight's
say
my
I would say
fave.
Freight's a really good map because you can play on all 3 game types, makes it much more diverse.
The Raid of Call of Duty Ghost. You don't like Raid? Raid was my favorite.
Really? Standoff.
Weirdo. All right, so
I mean,
that
Standoff was
gets
a great
pumped
map.
up. I like these kids in the crowd. They're waking up now. Here we go. Anaheim, I got 8 players in the game.
Woo!
We're doing this.
Let's go.
Let's do it up, Ben. I'm on board with the Denial crew. Zuma's got the Remington. It is going to be some fun to watch. Everyone else going with the subs. They're going to go for a quick plant. And you talked to TP, or I was talking to him in that interview. He said Denial, when it came to search and destroy, at least in the online play, they like to play this very fast pace, catch their opponents off guard before they can get in a defensive position.
Well, let's see if they can try and utilize that fast pace gameplay. Already, smoke's being thrown at that A site. Zuma, he's pushing on the ground, just watching that cover, and you can see
Legal doesn't care. He's just doing
Legal's
it.
just like, you know what? I'm going to run at the bomb site. I'm going to see if I can get it down. And he's managed to just stay alive. Vex has already gone down. It was actually Tipsy drawing first blood. Bomb will be planted, though, so that's good for Denial as well. Level the playing field as Tipsy does get shut down. 3 versus 3 for now, Puckett.
Zuma was that player picking up the first kill for this Denial squad. The bomb is down, and you know, we talked about Vex struggling when it comes to search and destroy, just a .54 overall KD. He's the first one taken out, but something interesting to note, they gave Legal the bomb and they get the round win. Very, very solid start. Noxide picks up 2 of the team's 4.
Yep, really good start from them. Only Tipsy able to pick up a kill for the Curse team. And winning that round on the attack, always, always big in search and destroy. Noxide there in that final kill cam. You see Tipsy on your screen, just staring at it. And that's what I'm talking about. They need that animation. They need that sort of motivation.
Here's
the
your
hype.
motivation. You ready?
Oh, sniper rifle. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. What's on the other side of this pistol?
All right.
He's got the long gun.
The USR. See if we
Yeah.
can try and get some picks with that. But look at the defensive play. It's going to be a rush. Straight off the bat, Enable. He's going to pick up 1. And Tipsy was able to change class. Burns as well has shut down Zuma. However, Noxide is still in bottom red, I believe. Tipsy's going to go around the outside for the flank. Moch has cleaned up 1. This is a very quick round. And there is going to be the end with Enable cleaning up. So it seemed Denial went for a kind of aggressive stack on red, and they were met by Curse just running at them.
That was really interesting. So you had your sniper kind of watching the middle street, watching the top and the left side. Everyone else just a bull rush to red, and it pays off.
And as soon as Tipsy realized that Denial had stacked red, he was able to change that class. He brought out an LMG class, and he started spraying through the walls of red. He was just desperately trying to help his teammates out. You know, if he could just try and damage some Denial players, it does help. Zuma, though, with a sniper rifle. He's renowned for it, and there it is. Shuts down Burns with a nice little pick. You know, you said watch out for him and his sniping. He's very talented at it, and showing us exactly why here on the main stage at MLG Anaheim.
I missed all the kills in that last round, but I got 2 already in this one, and there is the third. You see Vex connecting with the grenade. Now Noxide hunting down the final player. That is Enable in a 1-on-4.
Once again, left by himself, does clean up Noxide, jumps off, bomb. Looks as if it is being planted today. There it is. So
What's
Enable,
he heard when he dropped?
so much work to do. And look at the way Denial have spread on that mini-map bucket. They are at opposite sides of the map, but very close, of course, still to that A site. They can check if need be. Enable's going to get tagged up from the right-hand side, called out, of course. And to be honest, it's just not possible with 24 seconds left.
You got this, Enable.
No, he
cannot do that.
no.
That's not happening.
Don't be silly.
All right, so here we go, 2-1. 2 big rounds here for this Denial squad as Vex gets your round-ending kill cam on Enable. And Denial still feeding off of that Game 1 victory.
The energy.
They're looking strong, man. Let's see what they're doing here in this next round. Zuma got the first pick on offense. I want to watch him on defense here as he's going back to the sniper rifle.
See if he can get another first pick. And, you know, you mentioned it before the game actually kicked off. But first blood is so important in Search and Destroy. If you get that, it really does open up the map. You see him
What you know about that angle?
check over towards crates, no one home, changes out his class, pulls out the Remington.
Smart play here from their sniper. It looks like the offense is trying to set up for something special here on the flank side. You did hear the gate opened up. That's Tipsy underneath Zuma right now.
Zuma just trying to see if he can get the angle. Did he see him? Oh, he does now, that's for sure. Tipsy surely should go down. Does, as well as that. Legal picks up Enable, so Curse not looking good in a 2 versus 4 situation. And this round will allow Denial to pull away. Give them a 2-round advantage, 40 seconds left. It's Machilla on your screen. One of the best S&D players on this team. And he really needs to pick up a couple of kills now in quick succession.
Yeah, he's looking for Zuma, expecting him to be up top. Meanwhile, it looks like Burns is feeling aggressive. He's going to push in, get shut down instantly. Mochila now in a 1-on-4. Gets one, gets two.
One more play to his right. If he'd have looked, that could have been an insane 3-piece, but he had to reload. Still did well to pick up 2. Noxide played it smart, waited for him to challenge that teammate in the mid, then peeked out. And that's a big round, as I said, for Denial now. 3 rounds to 1 in the lead. And they're feeding off that momentum from the first map, Puckett.
I don't know if Curse Black has any momentum or if they can get me going. They just look so down. You see Mochila, he just got a nasty 2-piece. No smile, no love, nothing. Just frustration at this point.
Yep. You can see they are getting annoyed. You have Tipsy 1 and 3, Burns 1 and 4 as well. Tipsy needs to just try and step up when he's a player that, when he does play well at Search and Destroy, it really does have a huge factor to how the team play. As Vex now just pushed past that A site. You see his teammates with the bomb quite held back, so waiting for Vex to try and make a play.
And what's the goal here if you're Vexed? I guess not get picked off.
Yeah, not get killed would have been goal number 1, that's for sure. But he was just trying to play for a pick, see if he could open up an area of the map and then allow his teammate with the bomb to try and make a play. Noxide now, though, in the middle. Zuma still with the sniper rifle, hasn't changed out his class. Obviously, no time left for him to do that, so he's going to be stuck with it. And that's why you love Oracle mode, Bucket. He's just staring straight at someone. Going to see someone up top. There's the kill from him.
No reaction there from
get the kill, though.
From the bottom door. Finally, he's going to get peeked, and Legal will fall as well. So nice defensive stand. Guess who? It's Mochila once again, picking up the 2-piece in your round-ending kill cam.
Yeah, expect to see Mochila now just step up and really rack together some kills in quick succession. Again, no emotion whatsoever from him. Just knows that they need to have a solid performance now as a team. This is where teamwork really does pay dividends, Puckett, as it's going to be Denial back on that. Curse, back on that attacking side. And I want to see Mochila.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I think this is going to be where he starts to heat up now. He's going to pull a couple of kills in quick succession. He's going to get a bit aggressive. But look at the defensive play.
Yeah,
Two-man
here comes
push
the push. And Zuma just opened the door. So Curse knows what's up.
But they don't know there's going to be 2 of them there. In fact, I don't think anyone has turned around at all, and they're going to pay for that.
Huge mistakes by Curse Black.
However, Moch does clean up 1, not going to pick up the second as he was caught changing weapon. Burns now back on your screen. Bomb carrier for this Curse team has managed to cross, and he's crossed without anyone seeing him. Has Tipsy in support for cover. They will get the bomb down, and Tipsy there finally gets off that breadstick.
Burns and Tipsy in a 2-on-2. Noxide and Vex need to react. Defender's advantage going to Burns and Tipsy as they're set up very nicely here in the back. Lumber, unfortunately, Tipsy just goes hunting for no reason. He's going to be cleaned up. That puts Burns in a terrible position.
It is a bad position. He's going to have both plays in front of him. Picks up 1, pre-fires the second. He's very weak. Just needs to play the time. Not going to happen. Didn't have enough time really to work with 20 seconds left. And he knows there was not really much you could do. But that's a big win coming in from Noxide in that 1 versus 1. Puts Denial back 4-2 in the lead. And Noxide himself 6-3. He's having a sensational game so far.
Now, of course, as a caster, it's really easy to criticize the moves here from Curse Black, but what did you think of Tipsy's positioning
just overzealous, and it comes down to what we were talking about when we were talking about both these 2 teams individually. Tipsy, as I said, can be very overzealous. He likes to challenge things that normally he doesn't have to, and that's what Enable's really been trying to drill down to him. You don't need to go for that challenge, and unfortunately there, Tipsy not having the best of games, to be honest, and he's desperate to try and improve his performance, and that's why he's challenging those things.
Got a player up in the window. Opportunity for a snipe here from Zuma. I expect him to switch out his class, so it looks like unable to at this point. There's a player top red as well. And I love watching this guy with the sniper, and you can see the whole team sets up around him.
Just waiting to see if he can try and get that pick. Moch goes down. That's a big kill from Legal. Shutting down Mochila. Best Search and Destroy player on the team right now.
Oh my, headshot from Zuma.
Angle on Enable, and it's looking very good. This, again, a big round. They can try and push it to be just one round away from making it 2-0 in the series. Burns was in a 1 versus 4. Now a 1 versus 3. Bomb being planted today. He needs to make some moves, and he needs to do it quickly. You can see where all those players are. Can he find the second? Not going to happen. Noxide turns around, gives him the business, and Denial 1 round away from going 2-0 up in the series.
I'm such a Denial fanboy. I can't even hide it. I love these guys back when they were Erupt. When I watched them win the tournament to get into the Season 2 play-in, I was a big fan just seeing no names. I didn't know them as a caster, but they were playing like top pros, and they're really putting on a strong showing here against Curse Black. 1 round away from going up 2-0 over our 5th seed from the MLG COD League.
Just proving those stats earlier on, early, didn't mean all too much. Just shows the difference between online and LAN environment. Denial's record on this map in the league, 3-11, and they're making it look just so easy right now against Curse. And Tipsy pushing up. You can see how aggressive they're trying to be on that site. Is going to draw first blood. Nice kill there on Legal, but now they just need to hold.
Another strong setup here for Curse Black. They just can't panic at this point. Bomb down at B. You have all 4 members alive. Someone's watching your front mid. 3 guys in the back. Tipsy's going to spot 2.
It again. Tipsy's going to go down there. And again, he should have just played the time and really just waits. And that's exactly what Enable's doing. You see Enable, who you switched to a couple of times, he's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. He's just trying to play that time. It's a big kill from Machilla, though. Picks up 1. Can he find the second? He's going to get challenged. There it is. The 3rd is going to be on that bomb site. Machilla for the 3-piece. If he peeks, he's going to see it. There it is. The 3-piece comes in from Machilla. And that's that S&D skill and knowledge I was talking about. He just seems to know exactly when the right time to challenge really is.
Power of the Mochila beard, man.
And you got to give Enable props as well, the way that he played that.
Yeah.
Played very far back, played for his life. And that's what Tipsy realistically should have done. Tipsy, again, trying to make what I like to call a hero play, going for the challenge when realistically you don't need to. Just play the clock.
And you hear they wanted to play aggressive with smokes, but Enable saying, I don't have my incog. So let's go into the action here with Denial once again. It looks like they're going to send the bomb carrier far left. He's going to play this nice and slow while they're going to give Noxide an opportunity to scout some for Zuma and Vex.
Noxide, he's throwing those nades over, and Curse have been caught by nades pretty much every round. Zuma fails.
Flank coming in.
All right. Machilla on the ground, didn't see him, just drop down, and the gate was, the door was shut. He's going to go for the reopen. Yes, he is. I think he's probably just going to back off, see if anyone challenges.
Action.
Meanwhile, Burns is going to have a player challenging him. The nade's going to get thrown in. Not going to hit him. Just be careful, because it is double nades.
Tipsy watching front, and look out for the flank here. Burns. No one watching. Burns is back.
Yeah, Burns is going to get caught out there. There's pretty much no one watching anything. No,
he didn't see him. Okay.
Oh, whew. Was going to say, someone should have brought their glasses to land. Legal, meanwhile, has planted the bomb.
Noxide running
good
for his
Denial.
life. Player underneath him, that's probably Moch. Yes, it is. And Noxide here in Denial, they're just
game over.
Outsmarting this Curse Black squad.
Tipsy on your screen. It's a 1-on-4. Make that a 1-on-3 as he cleans up 1, but he only has 27 seconds to work with Denial. They can just split up at this point. They don't need to get caught. Tipsy hasn't seen him on the bottom right of his screen. You will see him after shots go down. 1 versus 2. 19 seconds, though. He is going to get taken down. It's Zuma with the sniper rifle, and Denial are going to go 2-0 up in the series. They're getting animated. High fives coming in, and Curse completely silenced by this Denial lineup.
Look at that snipe from Zuma. He got some first bloods. He got a few finishers, but Vexed, really a big surprise for him. He's stepping up when his team needed him. On Freight, he had a .54 KD overall. He leads the team with 9 kills here at the MLG Pro Circuit.
Yeah, really strong performance. Up next, going to be staying on Freight Puckett for some blitz action. And I feel like the stats at this point are pretty much meaningless considering how well we've just seen Denial play on 2 of their worst maps statistically in Season 2. And yeah, again, you look at that scoreboard and it tells the story.
We'll see. Can Curse Black bring it back? They're down 2. They need to win all 3 remaining games. We'll be back with Freight Blitz after this.